What's going on, guys? Welcome back to an episode of Supermarket Simulator. Last episode, we got some more progress done here, and we are going to continue on with where we left off. Pretty much, I actually just ran through and finished up the day that we were running through, or running it, I guess I should say, towards the end of the last episode, just to try to make a tiny bit extra cash here. Like I said, we started up the day and just didn't finish it in the video, and now we are coming back here just after that, and you guys can see it is 9 o'clock. It's closing time here. We're just doing our final little bit of stock ordering here to get things started, and then we should be able to get through 2 more days. And this will be our final prep for our final prep video, final last little bit that we need to prepare for our next store growth section here, which I'm very excited for and looking forward to here. And if you guys are too as well, be sure to drop a like in the video, show it some love and support. And if you guys are new around here checking this out, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below so you guys don't miss out on any videos that we are doing here with all of us, because we are on the road to 10K subs here, and we are growing closer and closer to that every day here with this slowly and slowly. At least at the time recording this, we're sitting at like 74.50, something like that. So again, getting closer and closer to that mark here every day. So just a massive thank you to you all with all of that. And yeah, we're going to continue on here with all this, see where we can get to. Should be able to get within reach of the store expansion for the next episode here, which I'm really looking forward to. Definitely excited to see, not the store in its final form, but it's going to be one step closer. It's going to be the final space or final area, like, I guess, organization of things here for at least a little bit until we get more basically towards the end game of it all. So looking forward to that, and it should be a good time here with all of this. We need one more of those and just a bit of that. Probably should have just did the stocking before actually starting this, but I figured we'd start it on up here with doing everyone's favorite thing of doing some ordering with all this, and especially just getting through our final real pain in the butt store, and then we just have our one last store right behind the store. Our one last bad wholesale market right behind the store here. I shouldn't say bad wholesale market. This one's one of the easiest, actually. This and the clean supplies. That is I'd say the janitorial supply store. That's the easiest one. But yeah, we should be like 40K or so, give or take. A little less than that. Maybe just under 40 for this at the end of this little bit of shopping, as well as paying our daily bills and such. Let's see here. So we are all good there. Good there. We just need a couple of these. Get the remainder of this all done here, and then we'll be all set and ready to go. Ready to get started for another day here then as well. We accidentally ordered too much of those, which milks we always go through, or it takes us a while to go through, actually. So a little bit upset that I accidentally ordered too much of that, but hey, that's all right. Life. Is it Tony Bennett that had that song, That's Life? I think is what, if I'm not mistaken. It's an old school song. Alright, yeah, our workers are hard at work here doing some stocking, but that's okay. Their job's about to be a whole lot easier. 93, what is going... Oh, you know what, that's right. We had the issue with our game kind of freaking out with the box at the start of the last day. And so we kind of had a little bit of a hiccup there with new customers coming in, basically. So we had to, unfortunately, reload the game. What am I doing there? We had to reload the game and go from there with that, but that's okay. We are all good now. Hopefully should be a better day going forward with all of this. Get our bills paid here. Yeah, we're still left with 40,500 with all that. So again, we are 11,500 away then from our next bit of growth. This is 52. So again, we typically average anywhere between 5,000 and 6,000 a day. So that's perfect right there. So we should be all good to go here with all of this. We just need to get some customers on in here now. Come on in, everyone. We got plenty of products for everyone to enjoy and purchase on up here. Man, I love the way our store is looking. It really is looking so darn good here. I hate to say it, I love the aisles. I didn't think I was going to as much as I do. I actually almost prefer them over the islands, because there's just not so much wasted space for one. That's a huge part of that. It looks a little. Honestly, I don't know. I just think these outer corners, we could fit some items on here, like maybe half the stock, especially like maybe some small stuff, like maybe limit from not being able to put big items on, but like maybe a spot for small stuff, like these hand soaps or like even bottles. I'm trying to think what else we could put on there. Like, yeah, again, like some of these, This is pretty small stuff. These are small, like maybe half a setup for small things. This corner in here, not so much. I don't mind that being empty, but I feel like these outer corners like this, these could all benefit and use some items on them. I feel like to fill that in. But, oh boy. We got a thief on in here. But yeah, so we're getting our day started here. Things are slowly kicking off for the morning. It's already almost noon. It's crazy how fast time flies in this. And we've already been open for 4 hours in game almost. And we... Bottled water. Come on. Come on. I want to go see what these are priced at. Yeah, I mean, they're all within the quarter range. They're under a quarter difference from market. It's not really too much. Unfortunately, some people just complain. It is what it is. It's all right. Yeah, we need to make sure we don't get distracted chatting here today. Towards the end of the day, we need to go do ordering here right away when it becomes closing time. When it hits 9 o'clock, we need to make sure that we're out the door doing some ordering of items, because the last few videos I've been getting distracted chatting with you guys, which is not a bad thing. But then we end up not going out until later, and then the days end up taking longer because of it. So, need to get all of that taken care of here. But all right. Got everyone on in here. Money's starting to slowly funnel on in. Again, working towards that next expansion, which then we can move that camera back over into the corner in there. And kind of square this place up. I think it actually will become a square then, won't it? Because we got 1, 2, 3. It'll be 4 by... It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. We will have a square store again for all of this. Comes full square. Usually it's the saying is full circle. Yeah, full square. But yeah, we will get the store back to a square setup. Let's see here. Everything's looking pretty darn good though. It really is. Trying to see if there's any bit of organization we can do with these fridges, but I don't think that's a really primary concern here. I think we're just going to be trying to make some money here today, try to save up as much as we can to get us to that 52 mark, which, again, we should be able to here fairly soon. After 2 more days, fully paid through, we'll be, even with our bills and everything, we'll be able to get that that expansion. And we'll be, again, all set up to set up our new aisle. Our, I don't want to say final aisle, because it's definitely not a final aisle. We're going to have another aisle going that way once we get this wall knocked down, and then obviously another row of shelves going back that way once we get that back wall knocked out. So it's definitely far from the final form with everything, but it kind of gets us an idea. I mean, it'll be the look of stuff somewhat of the way this is going to look, and eventually maybe we'll rotate. I don't know. We'll have to see here, because obviously as we gain some more space here, that means our checkout area could expand, which we are going to need to eventually. I'd like to have some more self-checkouts. I asked you guys in the last episode as well if you guys have any suggestions if we were to add more self-checkouts, and would that help us with getting more customers on in here too? Because I'm genuinely not sure on that. Also, something I've seen some comments from you guys in the past on this game. I feel like we need shopping carts for this, or at least baskets. I mean, I guess they have their shopping bags, kind of, but it's not the same. I feel like we need some true, like, actual, real, like, baskets that end up going into a, like, basket up front. And, like, we just at least, when I'm recording this, at least, we just recently checked out Grocery Store Tycoon. You guys know if you guys watched that, either one of those videos or that series. Sorry, I've got a little spot in my face there. But you guys know if we watch those videos, we have shopping baskets that we had to buy, and they have a little rack that goes up at the door, and then we have to actually, like, as we check people out, the baskets accumulate out by the end of the register, and you have to go and grab them. I guess the end of the register will be here, but you have to grab them, bringing them back over to the basket, the basket holder, basically. And it's kind of fun. It's something nice and something cool, something different. And I feel like we could really use that. It'd be something so simple, I feel like, to add on in. I mean, again, they've got their little shopping bags, which is fine, but I'd honestly prefer, like, little shopping baskets, or ideally shopping carts, or have both. But I don't know. Maybe something for the future. Maybe. We'll see. I mean, I know the game is still not in its full release yet. It's getting close. There's only a couple more things on the roadmap on the loading menu to add on in. The city deliveries being one of them, which I'm really looking forward to. But yeah, so that'll be nice. Again, maybe by the time this video goes live, we might already be out. I don't know. Again, I'm recording these videos close to a week in advance here, with all this, with us going away. So who knows? There might be an update already out by the time this video goes live. We will see. I'm excited to get back and see what potential updates for new games we have to come to the channel when we do. 40 cents back, and we just got leveled up to level 91 as well. We are like 10 levels away now from the max store level, which is crazy because we're still a pretty small store, honestly, even for that. Oh, I just remembered we need to get out of here actually very soon. I almost forgot about it again. Get distracted chatting with you guys. And I even said we need to make sure that we don't. We did not. We are good. We are out of there. A little before 9. Let's go ahead and head over to our first wholesale market. We're going to start doing some ordering here, some purchasing. So we can try to get through 2 days here in today's video and see where we get to with all of this. Yeah, we'll just try to, again, fly through these as quick as we can with all of this. Yeah, we'll get 1 for that. That's fine. We got the buffer room. I'm not worried about it. A couple of those, and then, actually, we need a few more of those. Just 1 of those and a few of those. Okay. Oh, think I, like, went in between there and actually ordered 1 of those first. Need a bunch of these as well. We always go through a bunch, or most of the time go through a bunch of pumpkins. I kind of wish that we could order stuff during the day and when it's actually light out. I know there is the daytime mod where it makes it permanent day. I don't know. I kind of like the nighttime, but at the same time, it would be kind of nice to have something where we can just have like constant daylight with all this. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if that's something that you guys think that we should add in here as well. I'm trying to avoid not making it too moddy with everything, but would be kind of nice for something like that too, just to have. Especially for the videos, for you guys, to make it a little more appealing or more appeasing looking. A little nicer looking. Alright, so we got all of this, and then we're headed to the liquor store next here, and then my favorite store. Our favorite store here, the biggest store. The one that's the biggest pain in the butt. That's alright though. It is what it is. It's gotta happen one way or another. Gotta do our ordering at some point. There is all of that. We are all looking good with that. Just 1 of those, and then 1 of them. We're all good there. I don't know. I have been thinking more about adding in. There's that like management mod as well. Again, I don't want to get like too crazy cheaty with everything. But it would be so nice not having to worry about going through all of these every day. We could just do our own thing, just keep the store basically open almost 24/7, and just play through days. Which I know at that point all we'd be doing pretty much would just be cashiering then. So I don't know if it's something we really want to do with all that, because I kind of do like going and doing the purchasing aspect of things as well. Ooh, we almost ordered too much of that, but we're good. Like I said, I don't know. It would really decrease, and then obviously decrease our profit. I don't know why I just ordered that, but that's okay. It would really also decrease our profits because then we'd be going back to our original ordering style, but then at the same time, we could run through more days potentially too with that. So, I don't know. Like I said, it is nice every now and then to break up things and do ordering this way, purchasing items this way too. So, I don't know. We'll probably end up keeping it the same and just doing things this way and not add any more mods in, at least with that, and change things up drastically, but someone could dream. We can chat about it. There's that. 1 of those. We are good with these. We need just 1 of those, and then let's check. All of those look good. Actually, we need 1 of that. 1 there, and then that's looking good, and then we've got 1 of each of those. 1 there, and we need 1 of those. Just try to get through the rest of these. Couple of them. All right. 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. And that equals all of that. Couple there. Starting to learn the best efficient way for the store, which we've already been doing this same ordering pattern actually now for a little while. And it seems to be working pretty good with all this, especially with not ordering too much. You're definitely doing a lot better with that for sure. Let's see where we end things off here today. It's looking like, let's say about 2,000 less, so 46.5 roughly, 46,000, something around there. say another 6K, something around that, to get us to that 52. And again, we can always take out the loans, which honestly we could technically do right now if we really wanted to. We could just not pay our daily bills and take out all the loans. But I don't want to do that. We'll run through one more day here with this. It'll work out better anyways to have a full, fresh video on all of that. Give us plenty of time to organize things and move stuff around and order too much of that, but that's okay. Again, we can order more and be okay still because we have our nice little buffer. You're good with that. One of those, and then one of those. All right, so 48.4. So yeah, we're gonna have like actually just shy of 47. Actually, not even in. We'll be in the 46s, but getting close to that. Let's go ahead and end off our day. Back in the hunt. Oh, 107. There's our record customers right there. That's awesome. Let's actually grab a nice little screenshot of that maybe for a thumbnail. That is really awesome. Okay. Let's get our bills paid here. Actually, you know what? We'll just pay or make our changes real quick, and then we'll open up the store. I should just open up the store right away, right off the rip, instead. But that's fine. 550 for that, and there we go. We are all set, ready to go here. They're still stocking stuff though. I guess it's just boxes that they have in their hands. If we turn them off from working at the end of the night, that's probably honestly what we should do actually. So that way they're not carrying boxes in their hands, and then they end up having to walk around. But at the same time, like, they finish up by the morning anyways, so by the time we start actually getting customers on in, so it really doesn't matter, but I don't know. Also, we need to remember to open that up. Yeah, so we are $5,100 away from our next expansion, so that should give us like a little bit extra cash here, because we are gonna have to order a couple of shelves on in here, because we're gonna need a full. Again, we already have two of these full shelves, so we need two more, plus two small end cap shelves. And then probably another 2-ish shelves worth between large and small shelves for the walls to go on the outsides. And that'll be about where we're going to be at with that. So a total of what, 3, so like 5 shelves total worth between, again, two, like, I guess 5, like counting this as 1, even with 2 small ones together counted as 1. So yeah, not too bad with all of that. Take a nice little drink of coffee while we wait on some customers here. Yeah, I would say we're pretty darn good though. Honestly, I like where we're going here with this. Hagrid's over here like, let me at her. Let me at her. Double kill. And this guy's over here. I need help. Alright, yeah, so anyways, we're just waiting around, I guess, on some customers here pretty much at this point. I don't really think there's not a whole lot to do at the moment. Just kind of chilling. Waiting on the rush of customers to come to the register and everything, which we know will happen at some point. Just going to take a bit of time. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I was like, maybe eventually we could put our register over here and then make another wall of self-checkouts facing like this way, like you were to walk up to them like this. But I kind of like having like the area in here where you walk through and funnel out this way, even though customers come walking through between here all the time and over here to in here. I really wish we could like block this off. Like, you guys played like Roller Coaster Tycoon a while back when like either the original one or the second one, you had like the banner things that you'd put up over around, and then you could like block them off from where they can't enter, like the no enter thing from one direction, but they could still enter from like the opposite, like one way. So like it was only create a one-way lane basically. I really wish that we could like set that up here, like do not enter this. That would be really nice. We could do that. Our first customer at 1:30 in the afternoon here. That's crazy. That took us what, 5.5 hours almost in-game time just to get our first customer at the register. I think it's always really slow in the mornings, and then it just picks up throughout the whole day. I mean, I guess that's the way it works. People are spawning all over town and slowly walking over here. What we really need for this, guys, imagine this. We have a massive parking lot that we could purchase to unlock. It'd be, say, 100,000, whatever it may be. And then you could start having customers actually coming in with vehicles, parking up, and doing things that way versus just walking in off the streets. Like, we even have a gas station over here now. Like, It's set up for cars. We've obviously had cars and traffic for a long time in this game. Why do we not have like a parking lot type of situation? We have in grocery store sim. That's how they make their way into the store from there. That'd be so cool, like even a paid upgrade, and then you'd start getting maybe more customers because you'd still have like the customers walking in off the streets or walking on the streets, and then you have cars as well. You could have like different vehicles, maybe even like a parking garage situation or something. I don't know. I feel like there's so many opportunities that we could add in with that, and we're just not doing. I mean, I get like there's a lot to still go through the game and everything, but I feel like that'd be something really cool to add on in. 1950, we could do that. We are 4,000 away, guys, from the again next store expansion here. It'll also be the first time that we've ever had 50K in our pockets. It'd be nice. It'd be really nice, even though it's all going to go to the expansion, but that's okay. It'll be well worth it. We'll get the store looking even nicer. Hopefully get more customers in because of it. And it will have even more space for new items and future growth. 39. There you are, man. Have a nice day. See ya. Yeah, I'm guessing, well, or did we... No, we leveled up to 91 yesterday, so we had a record day with customers, because I think it was either 105 or 106 before, and now we just had 107. So that's our first time with that. We need 110. That'd be nice, if we could. But if it takes us a bit, that's fine. I know I've seen you guys say like 130-ish is kind of the max, what you can get base vanilla game with everything, so... That's where I'm kind of curious again. I talked about this in the last few videos. Does having more self-checkouts in here make a difference? Like, do we add more in here? I feel like we're not, like, super packed on customers, but maybe if there's more space, more self-checkout, or more checkouts in general, whether it's selfs or man to registers, does that make a difference with getting more people to spawn in here and everything? I don't really know. And see, now it's like, okay, now things are full. We even have someone here. So, I don't really know. Maybe it would make a difference for us to get some more registers on in here, whether it's self-checkouts or not. I'm not really too sure. Just 2 sodas for you, my guy. Appreciate it still. There's 50K. We got 50,005. That's crazy, man. It really is. We got 8. 25. Oh, we got a wholesale. We sell... See, it's not even worth it, though. No, sorry. If you're buying, yeah, then we'll do that. But I can't buy ourselves here. It's not worth it. We buy stuff cheaper at the wholesale places, and then we don't have to deal with the extra boxes or anything like that laying around getting caught up. I know it's produce, so we go through a ton of produce. But it's just not worth it to me with that. It's really not. All right. We'll get her checked out here, and then we will close up our register. We'll head on over to the markets, where we will do our final market orders before we get our expansion here. All right, there we go. So yeah, it's just before 9 again, same time as yesterday. See, now that's the better way to do it. We end up in a much better situation with that. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and make sure, yeah, they're enabled, so we are good with that. And then we'll just start doing our thing. As usual here. Doing all of our ordering. Taking care of every item in the store. Gosh, I can't even imagine where we would have been at trying to order all of this with the truck. Would be just insane. It really would be. I honestly, I give you guys credit if any of you are sticking with doing the wholesale market ordering with the truck alone. Because that is a little bit crazy. Not gonna lie, I don't want to say that crazy in a bad way, but it's just insane that to even try to even... I don't know why we get stuck here. To even try to do that. It's not worth it. It really isn't. In my opinion, I think we'd be better off just ordering like normal at that point. We tried it and it did not work, and that's why we added the bot on in for the market delivery, because it's really not possible. I mean, it is possible, but it doesn't make sense to, is what it boils down to. And then it also doesn't really make sense to keep on playing just straight vanilla. I've seen some of you guys saying that you have 200-300 hours into the game. and you're still not even completed fully with it on a single vanilla store, which is just insane to me. I've got probably close to 200 hours into Supermarket Sim as a whole, but that's with 2 full playthroughs pretty much at this point almost. And I know the first one was very heavily modified towards the end of it, but again, it's just I can't see doing that, not putting that much time into it. Like that's a 10th of a 40-hour-a-week job for a whole year. So to me, that's crazy. Okay. Let's head out. Dang it. I will say it's getting a bit annoying riding the skateboard around all the time, but at the same time, it's nice not having to pay for gas versus trying to do it on one of the, I guess there is the bicycle, isn't it? Isn't there? Yeah, that's actually something we should do. So maybe after our expansion here, maybe we'll purchase up the bike. I think it's just like a pedal bike kind of thing. I'll have to take a look at that. I don't know if it's a motorbike or not. Alright, now I'm actually curious on that. I kind of want to see, but I don't want to spend the money on it because we need to be saving here for our expansion. Otherwise, honestly, I probably would actually go buy it right now. So like I said, maybe after the expansion, we might try and do that because I'd like to see if it is a pedal bike instead of the board. I don't know. We'll have to see because it just would be nice to be able to maneuver around and get over curbs without having to jump over them all the time. So we end up in more trouble with that. End up riding downstairs, getting stuck just from that. I thought there was another one right there. I feel like we're like missing one here. We got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and yeah, 6. Okay, I guess that is all of them. Just making sure we're not leaving any behind. All right, let's go around the circle here. Need just one of those. Honestly, that we could, I think, yeah, that one we could order too. Same with that. Because those are the half ones, so you end up having to order those a little earlier than not. That's fine. We'll leave that one be. It's kind of right at that point, but it's okay. Get one there, and then we should be about all good to go here pretty soon. I will say I did a tiny bit of stocking just before, well, I stocked up the first 3 stores before coming over here, before we started this video, and I did not screw up once. So I was more just focused, just chilling, not obviously talking and everything, and didn't screw up. So definitely know that that's a main reason for me screwing up, is always chatting and everything like that with you guys when I am recording these. So that is for sure the reasoning behind that one. But yeah, we're gonna be just short again. I feel like every time we do an expansion, we're like just barely short where we need to take out the loan for that. But that's all right. We will figure it out one way or another here. Oh, we still have customers here. I thought we'd have been done with customers by now, but I guess not. I just saw like plus 200 or something like that, or plus something. We definitely have at least one customer in the store. I don't know if we do any more. That might have been oh no. Oh wait, that was ordering. I was like, wait, how is it? How did we get negative? Oh yeah, that's from ordering. But yeah, so yeah, I'm guessing that was our last customer because I'm not seeing anything moving now at this point. Okay, there's that. All right, there we go. So we got 53 at the moment, but again, obviously we do have our bills and such to pay, plus obviously shelving and all of that we're going to want to purchase on up here. But all right, let's go ahead and end off our day there. We got 98 customers. I don't know why we're like slowing down in customer count. Really weird. But yeah, let's just yeah, because either way we're gonna have to do it alone. We're not gonna be able to do it without it. Let's get the daily bills paid right away, and then 13. I'll go 13.50 on that. That's fine. A little bit extra. Not too shabby. We're still making some good profit on that. Trying to think here. Yeah, we'd be fine with just a medium loan, so we'll be good with that either way. So let's go ahead and actually take care of that right away here. So bank, medium loan, we're just going to drop that down. It's only an extra 80 bucks that we are wasting getting that loan. With all that, I know we could have saved up a little bit with not paying daily bills for a couple days beforehand, but I wasn't sure how much we were going to end up with, whether we'd have enough or not at the end of this video and at the end of this day in game. But yeah, guys, that is going to be a good wrapping up point for the video. So we had I guess I shouldn't say, we had a really good day, or the day before. We actually had a record of 107. So, and then we dropped down in the 90s again, though. So I don't understand why it fluctuates so much. I feel like we were so consistent for a while, and now it's kind of like up and down, up and down. But that's okay. It's all part of the game. So anyways, if you guys enjoyed this here, drop a like in the video, show it some love and support. And if you guys are new around here checking this out, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below so you guys don't miss out on any videos that we are doing here. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out, guys.